Hi everyone, it's Debbie with Book and Bujo. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. It's time to set up my October bullet journal. Let's start with a flip through of September. I'm working on through my calendar, my workout schedule, my gratitude log, all of my other trackers, habit, cleaning, devotions, my TBR, all the books I've finished. I've not quite halfway done yet. Still need to be working on that. And then all of my weeklies. So we're getting through all the weeks, and of course this is about where we are in the month. And then I've got a lot of fun stuff planned for October. But before we get to that one, let's go ahead and go over some supplies. So I have my A5 Archer and Olive notebook, which is getting pretty full. And that's with the white dot grid pages, of course. And let's see, what do I want to start with? I am definitely going to be using the Mystical Ephemera book, some of the stickers that are in here. I have my Archer and Olive washi tape from last year's Halloween collection. And these ones I believe are glow in the dark. And there's 4 of them. We have the candles, which glow in the dark, the kind of haunted house scene. We have the branches and then the moons. This one I got as a gift. I believe it's on Amazon, and it's just a bunch of black and white washi tapes. I'm probably going to use those. And then I also got for Christmas one year this Moon Dust fountain pen ink, as well as the Ox Blood, which I think is going to be a perfect color for this Halloween setup. I forgot, I do have one more Archer and Olive item, and this is from the Halloween collection as well. And it's one of the notepads that has the black, the gray, and the kind of burgundy red color, which I think will also work really well for this setup. And speaking of the fountain pen inks, I do have my TWSBI fountain pen, and this one is cracked, so I do have packing tape on it for right now. And then I try and just store it with the point up so it doesn't leak, but it writes really well still. And this has the Ox Blood ink in it. And then I have all of these. So I have my Sakura Jelly Roll red metallic pen. I have, oh, and the glitter in the black. I have my Papermate Inkjoy in the 0.5 in the red. I also have, I guess I just have the one watercolor brush pen, and this one is in Ladybug. I have a couple of Flomo creative pens in the red and the black, and these are the dual brush pens, so brush pen and felt tip on the other side. I have an Ohuhu dual tip dot pen with the metallic silver. I have the Tombow N15. I may also bring in the N25. It's the slightly lighter black color. And then a Uni Pen fine liner in the 0.5 because this one is waterproof. So I can use my Tombow over the top of it. And then lastly, we have the items from Journal Say that I will be using. So I have some of my moons in kind of the silver and white, as well as the black or gray and gold kind of shimmer. I do love those. And then I have some papers as well from Journal Say. These are the Desolate Secret Realm packs. And these ones are kind of fun. So we have whole bunch of kind of spooky season papers, which I'm excited to use these. I've used a couple in last year's setup, but I'm excited to use some more of them. And then these ones kind of have a sort of red accent along with kind of that dark red. And these are more just the flowers. Those ones have more of a pink, so I may not use those too, but yeah, so that is all of my supplies for this setup, and we'll see how many I actually use. And then I went to FontSpace, which is a free font generator that you can use for different projects. And this one is a Schnauzer font, something like that. And I will have a link to it down in the description box below in case you want to play around with it. But this is just such a fun font. I mean, Look at that. It's got like the branches all around kind of coming down, some curly cues. It just, yeah, I thought that was so much fun. Now it does not have numbers or like periods or commas, punctuation type things, but I was able to find another one that had numbers along with it, and I don't actually remember which one this was. If I can find it, I'll let you know. Let's move those out of the way. I also have a couple other papers in here that I'm going to use. Oh, and I forgot, I also have, these are sticky notes. So it's this one's actually Mars, but I use them as moons, and that one will go here. And then how could I forget all of my typical supplies? I have my glue stick, my tape runner, my correction tape, ruler, scissors, tweezers, eraser, and my sticker assist mat. I use those all the time. And a pencil, just in case. Can't forget my corner rounder. All right, let's go ahead and start working on my cover page. And now for a final flip through. I have my cover page with this really cool font. I love that. And a bunch of papers and stickers from Journal Say, as well as this Mystical Ephemera book. And I did my Waterfall tabs, which I've been wanting to do for a while. And my monthly calendar, and my verse of the month, and then the moon phases and events will go here. I may add some more stickers up here. It feels like it needs a little bit of color. And it's not often I do anything with red, so I figured this would be a good time to use them. I have my gratitude page, which I love this one. This is probably one of my favorite papers in this set. My exercise tracker and meditation, habits, and my cleaning tracker, and then Devos and my TBR for the month. I will put that in there. I realized I made this page a little wider than that one, but that's okay. And then I have, oh yeah, I have some quotes in here. Forgot to mention. So this one, I'm not sure who it was by. It didn't say. And it's, "You are beautiful because you know your own darkness, and still that doesn't stop you from finding your light." And the verse of the month is from 2 Timothy 1:7. "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." And then we move back to here. We've got my dashboard and a couple quotes in here from Edgar Allan Poe. This one's from The Raven, and that is, "Deep into that darkness peering long, I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before." And then I'll have my goals on here. And then this is a cutout from my favorites page. It was just an envelope that had some stickers in it from the Halloween box from Archer and Olive. And then we have my weeklies. So I have 1 week per page. And these I believe are all glow in the dark. And then the next week, some more of the glow in the dark washies from Archer and Olive. I don't think they still have any of those. Those are from Halloween last year. And then all the different Journal Say papers. And I can write notes and things like that over the top of them if I want to, but I just wanted a little bit extra decoration in here. And then, of course, had to have my snake in here somewhere for a year of the snake. And then I love this. It's actually the Black and White Poets Society is the set of washi tapes. And this is one of the ones that comes in there, which is kind of cool. And so the last week of the month, and then I have another Edgar Allan Poe quote, and that's, "All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream." And that is, I love that movie, and I love the song that comes with it. Rock on, dream a little dream. And that quote always makes me think of that movie. And I love that all of this, most of these stickers all came off the same page in here, so it is now empty. And it was a great little theme that worked well with my bullet journal theme this year, or this month. And then I have my memories page here, and then favorites over here. So this is that envelope, so this had the decoration on it. And I just cut the center out to use over here, almost like a coffin, and then had the really cool sticker. I love that. And I just covered up the ampersand that was there. Yeah, and then that's it. That's all I got. So I had a lot of fun setting this up. It did take me a couple sessions, and my camera died during part of it. But that's okay. It got finished in the end. And yeah, I just had so much fun with all of these papers. I love kind of that Gothic theme. It's always been one of my favorite themes. And I don't do it near as much as I should. And yeah, it just feels like it adds a little steampunkness to it. Because I love that as well. And then my dashboard, this is where I put all of my goals in the different areas. And I named them just a little bit differently this time. And that's all I have for you today. And thank you so much for joining me today as I set up my bullet journal for October. And please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other planning content. And until next time, keep planning.